last little piece of news here. I don't know if it's today or if it was yesterday, but The Force Awakens has officially turned 10 years old. Again, either today or yesterday. So, no news on them putting it back in theaters, so I'm guessing that didn't end up happening. Unless they're saving that for some reason for till next year or something like that. But, yeah, great movie. That movie really kind of changed the game, bro. It was like we hadn't had Star Wars in so long. So when that happened, I mean, you and I have talked about it. We told Rachel about it. It's like 2015, bro. It was everywhere. You couldn't walk in a store without seeing Rey or Kylo Ren or BB-8 on something. Mainly, I feel like it was mainly Kylo Ren and BB-8.
Yeah.
I think honestly, actually, it was Finn. I think they were trying to keep Rey a bit of a mystery a little bit. So I think it was like mainly like Kylo and BB-8 and Finn that you would see on stuff. Yeah, man, you couldn't walk into a store without seeing those characters on a toy, a magazine, a bag of oranges, a box of cereal. It was literally everywhere. They had like cardboard cutouts everywhere. It was so big because obviously it was the first Star Wars movie we had gotten since 2005. So, yeah, man, very very good memories. I remember going and seeing it and being so excited. So I remember we were working. It was me and my dad's employee Billy, who is a big Star Wars fan, and we were kind of bonding over that. And we were doing like a project on the porch. We were putting like those rubber mats on the porch. He was doing it, but my dad asked me to like go help him and like so he didn't have to be out there all day by himself. So I went out and sat with him for a couple days, and we were talking about Star Wars. I'm like, hey man, let's go see The Force Awakens. It comes out on Thursday. And so I remember that Thursday we were out there and we were cutting up this mat, and I remember all day Thursday we were just talking about theories and what do we think's gonna happen. And then at like 5 o'clock we hopped in the car, went and got some food, and then went and saw the movie, and we were just hyped, bro. I remember too there was like because we were so anxious. I remember they showed the first trailer for Zootopia as the previews, and I remember that was like the last trailer they showed before the movie started. So it was like everybody, the theater I was in, everybody was getting a little bit annoyed, being like, "Come on, we want to see the movie." And then the Zootopia trailer happens, and there's the segment with Flash where he takes like 5 minutes to do a single task. And I remember legitimately people in the theater being like, "Come on, man!" Like, "Oh my god!" Yeah, that shit was funny as fuck. And then I remember when like the ba-da-da hit, the whole theater cheered. So very fun time, very nostalgic.
No, I remember a similar thing happening to me because like me and my dad went to go see it like the like opening weekend, and we went out and we got some like pizza and stuff like that. We ate that and then we went to see the movie. I had like a Star Wars sweater on. I remember that we took like a little selfie in the theater, and then I remember like I think there were people also like joking around before the movie started of just like I think there was like one guy who was like doing like a Wookiee roar, and then someone else yelled out, "Laugh it up, fuzzball." So there's just a lot of like Star Wars nostalgia going on there, and then the movie started and the title screen came up and everybody started cheering and whatnot, and we just had to get.
Oh yeah, yep. I think I bought at Walmart. I think I got a Kylo Ren shirt before I even knew who Kylo Ren was. But from the moment I was just like, I don't know who this guy is, but he looks cool as fuck. So I think I still have it. It's like a gray shirt with him and like some stormtroopers behind it. I think that was like my first Kylo Ren shirt, and I think I wore that to the theater that night.
Hell yeah. I remember getting, it might be a similar thing of where I had like a poster of like Kylo Ren and like two stormtroopers behind him, and they were like, all like walking on like Jakku or something like that. I had a poster of that. I remember, I think I got it at like, it wasn't even like Walmart or anything like that. It was like one of the craft stores or something like that, and I was with my mother. This was like a week or two before the movie came out, and I was like, I have no idea who this guy is, but he looks cool as hell, and it's Star Wars, so I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, I think I remember too when they did like the Force Friday, where it was like they released all the merch for whatever they did a couple years with Force Awakens, and then like Last Jedi and Fallen Order and all the different stuff and whatnot. Mandalorian, like 2019 was a big one because it was like they released the merch for Rise of Skywalker, The Mandalorian, and like Fallen Order all on the same day and stuff. But 2015, I remember Force Friday, they were doing like the midnight release or whatever. I dragged my dad to Walmart at midnight to go see what this merch was, and I remember getting a Rey and a Kylo like Black Series figure, and my dad was like, "You don't even know who these characters are." I'm like, "I don't care, man. I'm just too excited." And I think it was on my birthday. Like I think that's when they did Force Friday. So I was like, "This is Dad. Please buy me these for my birthday," and he did. And I still have them. They're in my little display over there. So yeah, very nostalgic. Very nostalgic.